Poor starting field position here for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. On first down from their own 22. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They just keep firing. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tootin. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally, and they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year. And how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Third down play from the gun. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They will... They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Making side adjustments here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
To the air on first down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators. Just playing in that rivalry, you know, it's not a neutral site, by the way. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida. It's way closer to Florida fans. But this rivalry, I'm telling you, every single year, that was #1 team you wanted to beat.
The throw to the outside is complete. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the 1st half.
You find great matchups where you see, I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might be calling a hot route. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Georgia going up tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And what a great moment for that young man.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Second down coming up. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Finds his big tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. He couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He's looking to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Owens. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Fires to the tight end. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. This is a hard game. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Lots of running room. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is...
Ernie on the Jets. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Another chapter of this rivalry in the books, and this one goes to the Dogs, who hunkered down and took out the Gators. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Black 18. White 53. Here we go. Red 18. Let's go. Red 29. Blue 85. White 80. White. What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He might want another play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Owens. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you've got to find him in the passing game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce, alive. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that is an all too...
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable, be confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Goes to the option. The pitch. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The offense changing the play. He'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Johnson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. Got a man. It's Johnson. Wide open spaces. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Johnson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Sends it back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Tootin. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Georgia going up tempo. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Looking to fire. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens. And he motors into the end zone. We'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points up. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This will likely be the last play of the half. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guy.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Tootin. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great...
There he goes. Turning it on. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. There he goes. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
They're working that left side.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap to the back. Hauls it in. That throwing catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. Motion from the wideout. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. They'll start this drive from the 42. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's caught. He's at the touchdown, Bulldogs. And the pummeling has started. They want. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The quick out. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. To go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Just ran him over. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'd That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because in first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Finds the tight end. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. On the option. Now the toss. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's loose. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Out of the shotgun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just...
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football. Man, this has been impressive.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone, and it's caught. Down, Georgia. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Get ready. Set. Blue 22! Blue 22! Red 54! Blue 30! Blue 30! White 29! Red 80! Red 80! Black 88! Black 18! Black 8! White 53! Set! Set! Red 18! Red 29! Quarterback empties his backfield. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Tootin. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets.
All out of space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tootin. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Going up top again. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Wants to throw on third. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Looking downfield on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Going to swing it on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. He's got it and still on his feet. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the D deny them on second and goal. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. And the catch and run into the end zone. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Georgia going up tempo. To the air on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Johnson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Dogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Offense in an empty set.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Owens. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back. Close.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He was trying to get that.